Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Anna. This is a mat workout focusing on mobility, core strength. You need no equipment at all, just your own bodies. So let's go ahead and begin. You're going to start here in a child's pose. So send your hips to your heels, open your knees wider than your hips, stretch your fingertips forward, settle in here. And on the inhale breath, you'll shift your weight all the way forward, drawing shoulders over wrists. Exhale, send hips back to heels. Inhale, draw your weight forward. And exhale, send the hips to the heels. Now let's add on as we take the weight forward, you're going to push here and then pull your hips back to your heels. Shoulders over wrists, find a push, and then exhale, send it back to the child's pose. So getting a little deeper here with each child's pose, bringing your chest to the mat, keeping your focus forward. Core is engaged here as we begin to wake up your joints, your shoulders, your hips, your knees here, upper body, abs. Inhale and exhale. Let's go 4 more. Child's pose. Take the weight forward, push and pull. Go for 3. Push. Hips to heels. 2. Push. Last one. We're going to take this push and lower all the way down to your mat. Press into the palms. Come on up to the fingertips. You're going to inhale, lift the chest here, lift up through the spine, and we articulate. So round to come up, thoracic mobility, use the core. And then exhale, release to come down. Round the spine, head comes last, and release to come down. Let's go a couple more times here. Just getting this mobility through the upper spine. Head last, and release. Keep the core engaged. 1 more. Exhale, round. Head comes last, and release. Take it all the way back down. Let's press up to all 4s. Sliding your left leg behind you, you're going to cross up and over, and then you'll take it all the way to the side to pull hips to heels, find a stretch, and shift the weight forward. Inhale, take it up and over, rainbow, send it to all the way up to your hip, and pull back into that same child's pose as earlier. So now we're starting to add some hip mobility here. Hip openers, we pull it back. Inhale and exhale, shoulders over wrists. Keep the focus to the top of your mat. Abs are engaged, core is engaged. Inhale, exhale, bring it front, lift the leg up and over and up and over. Inhale, send your hips to your heels. Exhale, forward, send the leg all the way to the right corner of the mat and then up in line with your hip. Inhale, pull it back. Exhale, shift to the front, big lift up and over and up and over. We've got 3 more. Inhale, hips to heels. Exhale, forward. Lift the leg up and over. Up and over. 2 more. Pull back. Nice deep child's pose. Now that we're warmer, getting even deeper into the stretch. Up and over. Last one. Inhale, hips to heels. Exhale, shift to front. Take the leg up and over to the side. Pull hips to heels and come back to hands and knees, all 4s. You will tuck the toes, pike, lift the hips, press back to a downward dog, pressing your chest to your thighs. Let's take just a moment here to walk out your heels right to left. Feeling this nice stretch here through the backs of the legs, through the backs of the spine. Inhale, breath here. Let's shift the weight forward. Take your knees down under your hips. We twist, rotate to the right now. Bring it back to center and pike. Lift the hips. Knees come down under hips. Let's twist to the left, dipping the hips. Come back to all 4s and pike. Take the focus forward. We twist to the right side. Now let's pull the hand off. Come back to center. Lift your hips. So getting some mobility here through the shoulders, lifting that top arm up and off now. Hips up. Come on down to quad. Starting to send that heat through the body. Square it off. Lift high, lower to a hover. So knees hover off the mat at the bottom, shoulders over wrists. It's a quad position, so nice flat back. We pull and square. Hips go up and down. Pull, lift and square. Hips up and down. Twist, so really dip the hip to the side. Starting to get deeper into the obliques, into the core, upper body here, and the quads. Working hard in this quad position. Twist, hand down, lift high, and hover. Let's twist. Take it down. We've got 2 more, so let's go 1 more each side to the right and center. Lift the hips and down. 1 more. Left center, lift your hips. All right, this time we're gonna take it all the way back down, so let's hold here for a moment in our downward dog, stretching our heels to the mat, pressing your chest to your thighs. Take the weight forward, knees come under hips, we come into this same position. Now you are going to step left hand, right hand, left knee, and we walk right and left back, left and right back. So opposite hand to knee. This is a bear crawl, keeping the knees off the mat, keeping this hover. So focus comes forward as we walk back and walk forward. Just two, keeping the knees low, maintaining this quad position of the knees hovering. We walk back for two and forward for two. So just going up and down the length of your mat. This is not a huge move, keeping it underneath yourself. Traveling for two and back for two. Whew, keeping your hips square here. So maintain this posture as you walk it out. Back for two and forward for two. Keep it up. We walk back for two and forward for two. Three more. Back, two, walk in front for two, 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 and forward. Let's go. Last one. We walk back, two, bring it front, two. Take your knees down. Come on down to your forearms now. Elbows come under shoulders. Right leg will slide behind you. We lift the right leg up and then draw your right knee into your chest, contract. Inhale, lift, lengthen. Exhale, into the chest, contract. Extend, keep your hips square, round the spine, bring it in. Now we are going to tuck into the left toe, press up here to find a pike, shift the weight forward, keep the left leg straight, and draw the right knee towards the nose. Inhale, lift, stretch. Exhale, bring it down, knee to nose. So taking that focus to the top as you get your knee to your nose, and you're just gently shifting the hips up here into this pike. Lift, focus forward. Knee comes towards the forehead. Inhale, lift, stretch, and exhale, take it down, abs in. Feeling the back muscles fire up here in this one. A little deeper into those core muscles. Lift and stretch. Lower down and pike. Woo! Inhale, lift, exhale, knee to forehead. Lift and stretch, and exhale, bring it in. Four more. Lift, press the chest to the thigh, take the focus to the top, pass the hands, three, and stretch, take it down, knee to nose. Two more. Lift and stretch, bring it down, knee to your nose. Last one. Lift and stretch, bring it down, knee to nose. All right, lower all the way down to your floor now. Take your hands underneath your shoulders, slightly lower. You're going to press into your palms, take the right leg up and over as you do. Reach it towards your left side, come all the way into your left palm, shift, lift, shine the hips to the ceiling, lower down, and let's reverse that to come back down with control. Hands come back under shoulders. Lift, twist the right leg, press into the left palm, shine your heart to the ceiling, lower down, find the control, and take it back. Inhale, lift, we twist, rotate. Rotation through the left shoulder as you press, shine your heart to the ceiling, lower down, and come all the way back to lying prone here. Let's twist, take the leg up and over, press into your palm, lift, and release. So we get that nice stretch at the top and relax at the bottom as you lay down. Reach the foot behind you, bend into your knee, stretch, lengthen, lower down, mobility of the hips here, mobility in the shoulders, strength of the back body. The core is being built as you lift, stretch, and the left arm lower. Take it all the way back down, square it off. Inhale, lift, press into the left palm, shine, lift the hips, lower down with control, and take it back. Whew. Lift, find the twist, press all the way, lift your hips up, come on down, and lower. Let's go for three more. Inhale, up and over, rotate through the shoulder, press hips up, lower down with control, and release. Two more. Inhale, lift, twist, shine it up, and lower down. Take it all the way back to center. Let's go last one. Inhale, up and over, lift. Now you're going to lower down and we stay here on the left side. Let's bend into your knees. Right hand comes behind the head. You're going to rotate the right knee up. We extend the toes out on the diagonal, bend the knees and bring it down. Lift your right knee high, squeeze the glutes, extend the toes, bend and lower. So think of coming into this 45-degree angle here, toes up, toes touch and close squeeze. Lift the top knee, working on that external rotation here of the hips and bring it in. We lift and stretch. So now we're getting a little bit more here into the outer glutes, the external rotators and deep core. Left shoulder is still working because we are stabilized on your side for the sideline work. So let's think about dropping your left shoulder away from your ear, keeping length here through the side and doing this here with control. So nice, controlled, precise movements to lift and bend, bring it in. We close and open, lift, stretch, to bend, close the knees, close and open, lift, stretch and bend, close and open. 3 more, stretch it on the diagonal, bend it, close and lift. 2 more, stretch, find this bend, close it off and lift. Last one, stretch, bend, close and lift. Now from the stretch, we're going to reach the right hand through. We come all the way down, split jack, and exhale to lift. Inhale, lower, toes together. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, and exhale, lift. So you split the legs again into that 45-degree angle. And now we are coming down from straight legs. Exhale, use the deep core to bring the legs up and lift, stretch. So think left shoulder down, core is engaged here. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, open. Inhale and exhale. So again, it's this combination here of mobility and strength as you work. Finding the control always in every move you do. Being in control of your body is so important. Inhale and exhale. This is what helps to build this functional strength so that everything you do in everyday life. Exhale to lift. Using the strength here of the deep core, pressing up and out of your mat, getting longer, getting taller. Let's go for 4, lift, and 3, lift, stretch, 2, exhale, open. Last 1, exhale, open. Now let's make your way down to your forearms. So elbows will come under shoulders on your back. You're gonna press out of the mat, shoulders down away from your ears. So think posture muscles here. Core is engaged, float the knees, tabletop, keep the abs working. Extend one toe forward, bring it in and stretch. So as your toe stretches forward, think of pulling the abs in and back, drawing your belly towards your spine and finding length here through your neck as you extend. Abs pull in and bend. Exhale in and bend. So yes, this is a core exercise, but also we've got major work going on here in the back, the posture muscles, the shoulders. Make sure you are actively pressing the shoulders away from your ears, finding length here through your neck as you stretch and bend. Keep on breathing here. Exhale to extend. Bend the knees. Let's go for 8. So if you need to modify, you can lay down on your back at any time in this position. I know this one can get uncomfortable. Let's go for 5, 4. Bring it in. You've got 3 and bend. 2 and bend. Last one. Stretch and bend. Stay here. Drop the feet. You're going to press into your feet. Squeeze your glutes here to lift your hips up. Reverse forearm plank. Now we press up through the palms. Lift the chest and lower down with control. Squeeze the glutes, lift the hips, press up, triceps, back muscles. Lift, squeeze, and lower, chest up with control. Lift, squeeze, and release. Press into the palms, land gently on the elbows, squeeze, and release. So we're trying to find that control as we lower down and as we lift up. Squeeze your glutes, lower, lift, press, and release. Hips up, squeeze, reverse forearm plank. Press into the palms, tricep extension. We lift and lower, and the entire time you are maintaining the core strength. Hips up, and down, squeeze, press, and release. Let's go for 2. Hips up and down, squeeze, press, and release. Last one, hips up and down, squeeze, press. Now, we're gonna make our way to all fours to repeat from the beginning, from the quad position on the other side. First, extend your right leg behind you. We rainbow up and over to the side. Take the foot all the way in line with your hip, and you're going to pull hips to heels in this child's pose and shift the weight forward. Inhale, up and over. Find the control here to the right side. Pull hips to heels and stretch shoulders over wrists. Inhale, up and over. Inhale to your right side. Pull the hips back. Shift the weight forward. Inhale, keep hips square as you rainbow. Find the glutes, finding the mobility in your hips. And yes, this is core strength to hold your body nice and square here. Lift up and over to the right. Let's pull hips to heels and shift to the front. Inhale, left side, up and over to the right. We pull hips to heels and stretch. Take it front, lift, and side. Pull back and shift. Up and over to the right side, hips to heels, stretch. Take it to the front. Let's go for 3. Inhale and exhale. Pull back and forward for 2. We go inhale and exhale, hips to heels and stretch. Last one, take it, inhale and exhale, pull back and stretch. Both knees come under hips now. We tuck the toes, lift up. Let's find this pike. Exhale, knees come under hips. We twist to the right side, dipping the hip down, back to quad and pike. Take the knees to hover, twist to the right. Now we're gonna start to pick up that opposite hand, tap it to the shoulder, knees down, lift, twist, hover, and press. Take the knees down, lift, and twist, hover. Press it up, heels down. So taking the weight forward as we come into this quad position, focus to the top of your mat. Exhale, twist, take it down, and lift. Knees come down, twist, open up, knees down, and press chest to thighs. Focus to the top, twist, lift. Sending this heat here through the entire body. Getting this mobility here as we stretch through the legs and hips, through the shoulders, and rotating to one side and down. Lift and lower. Let's go for 3. And lift. Up and down. 2 more. Twist. Take it down. Lift and lower. Last one. Twist. Bring it down. Lift and hold. Press your chest to your thighs. Take a moment here. Just embrace this downward dog. Our bear crawls are coming up next. Send the weight forward. Come into this quad position, knees under hips. We'll walk right hand left, left hand right, back left and right, back right and left. 1, 2, same arm as leg. 1 and 2. Keeping the focus forward, top of your mat. Shoulders over wrists, knees under hips. So really think of getting your weight to the front and pull to the back. Inhale forward, 2 counts. Take it back for 2. Inhale, walk, 2, and back. 2 counts. Shoulders over wrists for 2. Walk back for 2. Let's go for 4. Knees still hovering. Keep it small, keep it low. 3. To the front, walk back for 2, 2 more. 2, forward and back. Hover, last one, take it front for 2 and back for 2. Elbows will come down under shoulders now. Come to this forearm position. Slide your right leg behind you. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull it in, knee to chest. Inhale to extend your leg. Exhale, draw it in, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, knee to forehead. Now let's tuck into the right toe. Press, lift, find this pike. And as you shift the weight forward, left knee comes into the nose. Inhale, lift, stretch. Exhale, come forward, left knee towards the nose. Lift, press, exhale, knee towards your forehead. Lift and press. Exhale all the way in with the knee. Whew. Lift. Press to stretch. Knee to nose, shift front. Lift and stretch. Exhale, knee to your forehead. Whew. Lift. So think piking the hips and then taking the hips down as the knee comes in. Lift. Pike. Exhale, down to plank. 3 more. Lift. Pike. Exhale, down. Find the plank. 2 more. Lift and pike. Down to plank. Last one. Lift and pike. Exhale, down to plank. Now let's lower all the way down, lying prone. Hands come under shoulders. Take an inhale here to reach the left leg up and back. Press into the palm. Shine your heart to your ceiling. Lift. Lower down with control. And let's take it back to lie prone. Slide your left leg behind you. Open your hips. Press up to the ceiling. Big lift and lower. Come on down with control. So twist here, reach the foot back, press into the palm, lift and lower. Exhale, come on down, control the landing. Big lift, reach, press the hips up, lower down. Shining your heart to the ceiling at the top and lowering with control. Press into the palms, lift, lengthen, reach, finding this mobility here in your right shoulder, working the core, opening up your hips here, lift and stretch, lower down with control, and come back to center. Lift, big stretch up and over, lift, reach to the ceiling, lower down with control, and exhale back. Lift, stretch, press, take it all the way down, and exhale. Let's go 3 more. Open up through the hip, press into your palm, lengthen through the chest, lower down, and control it. We've got 2. Twist, press into the palm, lift, hips up and lower. Let's go for the last one. Lift, open up here, press into the palm, lift your hips, and lower down. Slide your elbow under your shoulder, take your left hand behind your head, lift your left knee up. You're going to extend through the toes, reach, bend, and lower. Lift, extend, reach and lengthen, bend the knees, lower down. So we're getting into the outer glutes now, outer hips, and yes, deep into the core as you extend the toes. Knee opens, lift, then close into the diamond, close the knee. Lift and open, stretch, bend it, and close it. Drop your right shoulder down away from your ear, so find the length through both sides here in your side core as you press up and out of the mat, getting taller here, getting longer, so we find the core, the glutes, and stretch, bend, and close. Lift the knee up, stretch the legs, bend, and close. Lift and press, big stretch, bend, and close. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees and close it. Let's go 3 more. Really lengthen through the toes, reach and lower. 2, lift, bend, lower down. Last one, lift, reach and hold. Now, we inhale to float the legs down and exhale. Let's go split jack. Inhale to lower and exhale to lift. The legs are coming about 45 degrees. Inhale and exhale. So stretch the toes forward, keep the right shoulder down. Find this mobility here of opening through the hips. Doesn't have to be super wide at the top. You're just getting that split about shoulder width, maybe a little wider. Exhale to lift, inhale and exhale. Feeling your deep core muscles here. Fire up as you pull those legs up to your chest. Inhale and exhale. Reaching the left hand through. Just gives it a little bit of momentum to keep it going. Inhale, exhale to reach, lower, and lift. Use the breath. Inhale, exhale, connect it to the movement. Come on, we got 4 more, and lift. Go for 3, lift, 2, exhale, stretch. Last one, stretch. Bring it all the way down now onto your elbows. Elbows come under shoulders, palms face forward. We find the core here. Press in, draw the knees right, left, tabletop, extend the right toe forward, bend your knee to bring it in, and let's switch. left, and right. So the entire time here, you're pulling your abs in and back. You're really feeling that back core, front core as well. Shoulders are down and you are lifted, pressing up and out of the mat, finding length here. Abs in, actively draw your belly to your spine as you extend through the toes to stretch and bend. Stretch and bend. Tabletop. Exhale. Bring it in. Stretch and bend. Let's go for 8. Maintaining this position. 7. Keeping the chest lifted. Keep actively pressing through the upper body. 5. Bring it in. Go 4. And bend. 3. Really stretch. 2. Abs in, last one, stretch, bend, lower the feet. Now we press into the palms to squeeze the glutes, find a reverse plank, lift the hips. You're going to press into the palms to lift up, lengthen, and lower your elbows down with control here. Hips up to lower, lift, and down. So this one gets into the back core, the glutes a little bit. As you lift and squeeze, we press into the palms, lift your chest, hips up, and down, triceps, so really squeeze those elbows into the midline here as you lift and lower, up and down. Keep the core engaged. Lift, try to lower with control, press up with control and lower. Squeeze, release, keep the length of your neck through your chest. Go for 4 and lower. Press and release. You've got 3, lower, press and release. 2 more. Up and lower. Lift, press and release. Last one. Hips up and down. Press and release. Now we'll go into our final set. Little grand finale here. Bonus. Come on down. You'll slide the hands behind the head. Keep the elbows wide. Exhale to lift your head and shoulders. Right knee tabletop. We twist to the right. Extend the left leg and crisscross to finish. Stretch, twist, and twist. Dropping the lower back down, keeping the elbows wide, maintaining the C curve here, working with the breath as we twist to finish. Extending your toe in line with your head. Rotate shoulder to knee, crisscross. Just a little finisher for the core to get in a little deeper. One last time as we twist and twist. Now let's keep this going and just straighten the legs. Rotate to twist right and left. Exhale. Twist in through the nose, out through the mouth. Really extend and stretch. Still breathing here as we rotate, twist and twist. Let's go. Last 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep it up. 6, 5. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! You made it. Take a nice big inhale breath here. Just circle the knees out and around. Cross at your ankles to roll up. Sit up tall. Take a moment here. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Thank you guys.